of time. Celtic have won in the Europa and we're through to the draw. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the Northern Islands to the Western Island, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of Friedere. This land was made for me and you. Absolutely fantastic. Welcome back. I shouldn't have jumped off that one because there was 900 people on it. It was 900 people live. I've just jumped onto this new video. But anyway, Celtic have won in the Europa. And what it's done is it made sure that we are through to the next round. We're through to the playoffs. And Callum McGregor walking around Celtic Park with the rest of the team, giving his thanks to the fans that have stayed. I've got to say, personally, a bit of a disappointed, to put a Rangers term to it, the fact that so many fans had left before the end of the game tonight. But the one thing that is, Yang has taken off his shirt. Is Yang about to give his shirt to a fan? Yes, he is. Is Yang about to leave the club? We know that Yang has just given his shirt to someone with a South Korean flag. Absolutely fantastic. Songs of hopes and joy, join us hand in hand. This ancient land, throughout the test of time. Paulo Bernardo got some game time. Oh, who's got the ball? Dane Murray's got the ball. Don't know why he's got the ball, although he was on for just briefly towards the end of the game. Sinisawa talking to Scales coming off the pitch. Who was your man of the match? Give me your man of the match in it. Robbie Keane's team or Bologna? Oh, God. Better atmosphere here than at Celtic Park. That's because of all the fans that are in here. Let's listen to see what Scott Brown is saying to it. We can't hear it because Celtic are still blaring out the music. And even though the fans have kind of left the stadium ages ago. So there we have it. Robbie Keane's team or Bologna. Robbie Keane's team or Bologna in the next round. Let's get the Europa League table up now that it has finished. And there are still games playing, it's saying. It hasn't updated as yet. Oh no, that has given the full time. So Celtic finished in 21st position in the league table. Celtic have actually dropped down in position because we couldn't have climbed any further up than 21st. Callum McGregor's now talking to the media. I'd need to turn that down because I end up getting demonetised because Celtic have got music playing. Callum McGregor's obviously talking, saying that the pressure was on. It was a good performance by the players. The pressure was on the team in the second half. Let me get the league table up to let you see the screen. So there is Celtic. Confirmation that Celtic have made the top 24 in the Europa. But we have to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, Rangers finished 32nd in the Europa. Yes, 32nd and 4 points. Playing in Europe isn't for everybody. We could finally say that. But the good thing is that Celtic play either the 12th or 13th positions team, which is Robbie Keane's team and Martin O'Neill's old team, Nottingham Forest. Now, I made a prediction about a week ago that Celtic would end up getting in Nottingham Forest in the next round. And I bet you it's Nottingham Forest. It's written in the stars for O'Neill. You know, he's going to have a dilemma. Martin O'Neill, who done so fantastically well as a player with Nottingham Forest, winning the trophy twice, the big trophy that is the Champions League as it is now, winning it twice with bye bye Rangers. Just seen comments there. Bye bye Rangers. Scales hater gurus. Yeah, I know. Just catch up with some of the comments. But anyway, I think it'll be it's knockout football. Nottingham Forest. We'll wait and do the draw live tomorrow, 12 o'clock Celtic Park time. I will be doing the draw live. Make sure that you join me for that. Hopefully, we're going to hear from Scott Brown now.
Is he blaming him on you then? No, you know, you can hear what Callum was saying there. Though. Probably a sense of relief, actually, isn't it? The way the past couple of months have gone here, that Martin's come in, re-steadied the ship again, and tonight was a real signal of intent as far as getting an.
I need to watch because they are playing music, and until they stop playing the music at Celtic Park, I can't listen to that because it will give the channel a copyright strike. Let's jump back onto that. Let's get some of the play. Let's get some of the comments. I'm sure it's Stuttgart, or could be wrong. We'll find out. 21st place plays 11th or 12th place. Well, there we go. Could be Stuttgart then, or Robbie Keane's team. That's even worse. I was kind of hoping that we were going to get a Spanish team. What happened to them? They're in 16th place because they got a draw. They dropped down into 16th place. Oh well. Celta Vigo would have been a fantastic trip as well. It's 11th or 12th place. Confirmed Stuttgart or Robbie Keane. Stuttgart or Robbie Keane. Germany. If you go to Germany. Oh man, unbelievable. Have Celtic turned down the music yet?
As well, because the fans also get to go and see different places every couple of weeks.
The fields of Athenry, well, once the small free bird fly. Oh, Mary, let the free bird fly. Her love is on the wind. She had hopes and songs to sing. It's so lonely. And there they are, showing the playoffs. They are showing the playoffs. Can we get this? Can we just fucking get this on the screen? Fuck it. Let's go projector style. Get that on the screen. No, it's Premier League football that they're showing. Nice to see that the away fans are still in the stadium. They'll be in the stadium for half an hour after the match, as Celtic fans are also after the match. Also, they're kept in for half an hour. And then they'll be given there should be their transport that then takes them to the airport. It's the way that it usually happens, or you can get to go back to your hotel, depending if you're staying in the city or not. Maybe they're going a little bit of a riot. Who cares? Don't show us mock of the week and shit. Get back to Celtic stuff. Let's jump into the comment section and see what you're saying in the comments tonight. And need players in now that we can kick on. Yes, now it's more important than ever that Celtic get some players in tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Monday is deadline day, and we will be live most of the day, as always, on transfer deadline day, and most of the night until Celtic sign players. Let's hope that we can get some players in, because we've got a real good chance. We do have a real good chance, and there was 2 players that were sitting in the stand tonight that will also be eligible for the next game. I think, for me, it's all about what players Celtic ultimately let go over the next 24, 48 hours, because I think that there will be a few Celtic players that will go. What will happen with Stephen Welsh? Stephen Welsh was nowhere near the team tonight. Obviously, he's been out on loan. Will Stephen Welsh get any kind of game time at all at Celtic, or will he be ultimately sold as part of a deal to Motherwell, as Celtic tried to get some decent players in? If you guys are pleased with that performance, I feel sorry for you. It says Tom Campbell. I don't think anybody was pleased with the performance in the second half, Tom. I think that we all know that it was a performance in the second half that wasn't good enough. Kasper Schmeichel getting beat by 2 long-range efforts again. I think that Do you know, did we not have Stuttgart on the way to Seville? Yes, we did. In the earlier rounds, didn't we? We had Stuttgart, and then was it not Blackburn, if I remember right? But it is in Istanbul, the final this year, is it not? Confirmed. Stuttgart would bend this team's Neville's on scalp it. Every Celtic deal stalls over asking price. Yep. Can we sign someone quality? Yep. With that, would you rather went out tremendously unlucky performance or like we used to pay? Arguments going on in the comments. There's a couple of super chats come in. A couple from Danny Cassie. Thank you for them, Danny. Big shout out to you. Whoever comes in now can play. Is that right? Yes, whoever comes in now in the transfer window can play in the next round. Let's talk about the players that started the game tonight. Celtic had 10 shots on 10 shots in total, 9 shots inside the box, 5 shots at goal, a total of 449 passes. Pass accuracy 86%, it's down a bit, and 52% possession of the ball. Celtic should have done better tonight. It wasn't a fantastic game. We played fantastic the first 10-15 minutes. We were lucky with the deflection. Dyson Maeda would have put the ball in the back of the net if the defender didn't for the second goal. First goal was a fantastically worked corner. When you look at Colby Donovan taking the corner, that was a spanner in the works straight away. Colby Donovan gives the ball to Callum McGregor, who's just on the edge of the box. Callum McGregor usually sits right in the middle of the box, so that would have thrown the Dutch team a little, wondering why Callum McGregor was there. Callum McGregor then gives the ball back to Colby Donovan, who then gives it a quick ball to Kieran Tierney, who was over that side of the box. Kieran Tierney gets to the byline, tucks it inside. Benji Negrin was at the front post to put it in, and 1-0 Celtic. It was fantastic, and it was off the training pitch, and it was great to see that Fozzie, Martin O'Neill, Sean Maloney and the backroom staff have made an impact in this game from the training pitch. The second goal, it was a case of Celtic were putting pressure on the Dutch team at that point. Dyson Maeda was trying to put pressure on. The keeper, should we even name the keeper? He tries to kick the ball out. Benji Negrin nips in the front, steals the ball from the defender. He tries to get the ball in. He does get the ball into Dyson Maeda. Just before Dyson Maeda gets to the ball, the defender slips the ball into the back of the net as Barkas is absolutely in no man's land. Barkas puts his hand up and apologises for the mistake. And then the third goal of the evening. Was a penalty. Was it a penalty? Was it not? I think it was a penalty all day long. The guy did have his arms out like that, and you've got to say it was a penalty. Arne Engel steps up, calmly places the ball down, slips the ball into the back of the net. I will try and get the goals up on the Facebook page in about the next 10-15 minutes or so. Hopefully we will hear from Martin O'Neill before we finish off tonight. And then the fourth goal, absolutely cracker from a corner. Austin Trusty, for me, could have been in touch with being man of the match. He's a fantastic player. I know that he got sent off in a game recently, but I tell you one thing, he's had a fantastic half a season at Celtic so far. The first quarter of the season, I would say, didn't really get much time. When he did get it and he came in, I think he's had a fantastic part of the season in games. Not in total, but in games. He's a player that stood up and been counted. And I tell you one thing, he loves Celtic Football Club. The two goals came from the Dutch were long-range efforts. Midfield went missing. We can't play like that. Martin O'Neill wasn't too happy at half-time. He rushed up the tunnel. His face looked like fizz. It'll be interesting what he says, to see what he says after this also. But overall, it is a good night. We are through to the playoffs, and that's all that we asked for tonight. A good performance. We did say before the game, a good performance, score a good couple of goals, bring some credibility back to Celtic and Celtic Park. We did that, and against a team that were only losing 2-1 in Europe. most of the games that they had in Europe, they've had a couple of draws, but the other games that they lost, they only lost them 2-1. For them to lose 4-2 tonight, that looks like they got absolutely tanked by Celtic. The reality is that Celtic just didn't do enough to get the 5th goal. Benji, man of the match. Benji Negron got man of the match. Well, I thought you might get it. Danny Cassie's coming in on a super chat. Yeah, where are they tonight? And it is just showing their goals. No, it's not. It is showing the Celtic goals. Austin Trusty goal, and it decides to freeze. Typical. And then it starts back again. Let's see what they are saying in the studio. Let's see if Robbie Keane. Let's. Let's get this
It was
in.
a professional performance. Like, they've managed to go 3-0 up really, really early doors. Like, they had a late scare right at 3-1 just before half time. Schmeichel makes a fantastic save, but like, for us, Trusty steps up at the right moment and the right time, because it goes 3-2. It gets a little bit nervy in the stadium, you know what it's like, but for Trusty to go up there and just tap it in with his header, and it's a great delivery for Engels as well, so
Yeah,
that takes the nerves away from the place, but that settles everybody and you start to get a little bit excited.
How big an achievement is this for Celtic, given how turbulent the season has been?
Massive.
3 different managers in 4
Massive.
spells. It's not been easy off the pitch, plus the fan discontent as well. But to make it through into these playoffs, it's a pretty decent achievement for these players.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's a huge achievement for everyone in the football club, because there's been ups and downs, and there's always going to be speed bumps no matter what. But for us, it's about how you bounce back, and Celtic keep bouncing back. And Martin,
yep, she's one of them.
Being that kind of pivotal person that's always in and about it. But the performance levels today for the first 45 minutes was really, really good.
And of course, attention will now invariably turn to off the field matters and the transfer window. The clock is ticking, isn't it? That door's about to slam shut. What do you want to see happen here? Which positions do you feel Martin will still want to strengthen?
I'm sure Martin will still be looking at another striker, another centre half as well, and possibly a winger as well, just to be a little bit more creative. Now they're in the
I think Celtic might get 4
round
players in
this as well, and plus they're still in the league and in a cup as well, so there's a lot to play for this season, and they need the fans week in, week out. You can see the difference with the atmosphere when they're here, they're supporting it. It's a fantastic place to play football, but they need to help these lads out as much as they possibly can all the way to the end of the season. Well,
thank you for your company as always, Scott. So there you have it, match Stuttgart or Ferencváros. We'll find out tomorrow who Celtic will face in those playoffs.
Unbelievable. So there it is, confirmed. Robbie Keane's team, or Stuttgart. If we go to Germany, we will follow you. Hopefully it is Stuttgart, and we will be doing the draw for that tomorrow. We will be live with watching the draw live. Make sure that you check us in for that. What a fantastic evening of football. The only disappointment for me was maybe the atmosphere at Celtic Park. I am just going to get let's just get the goals back up. I mean, this is it. This is the one, isn't it? I mean, that's the own goal. That one is the own goal. There's the header from. This is the penalty. That is the penalty decision. And it was the penalty, rightly given as a penalty. Arne Engels, boom, back of the net. And then here comes one of their goals. Celtic caught sleeping at this point. That was a bad one to give away. Has to be said. And here is their other one. Celtic caught sleeping again in midfield. Another long-range effort. It just should not. But there's the last one from Austin Trusty. Putting us 4-2 ahead. And it's got to be said that for me, good result all in. Make sure that we are up there. Make sure that we are in the draw. 2 hard draws, whatever team that we do get. Definitely don't want Stuttgart. I think it's about time that we went back to Germany and righted a wrong from last season. Anyway, thank you to everyone who has watched the videos tonight. Did we manage to jump up a little bit? Let me just jump onto this. I was looking to try and get another 13 subscribers. I need 6 subscribers to get to 25,300. Can we get another 6 subscribers in the next 3 minutes or so? I need to go and take the dog out. And but overall, it's been a fantastic night. Don't know, lots to talk about. Will we get this player in tomorrow? Maybe not. Will we get any player in tomorrow? Ultimately, it is all about the fact that we are in the draw. Anyway, we were unlucky against the German team last year in the Champions League. Can we right that wrong this year? Can we ultimately go through into the last 16 of the Europa? Can we then go on a little bit of a run? Let's talk about it tomorrow morning. On that note, have an absolutely fantastic evening, Celtic fans, wherever you are, especially you there. Thank you for watching the video tonight.